273 days and no regrets yet. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, and I want to talk to you today about a phone that has been in my pocket for the longest. And I'm the type of person who doesn't keep a phone in their pocket for more than a few months, but this phone I've had for the past 270 some days, and I have not regretted a single moment with this phone. And you might have already guessed, it's one of the best phones out there right now, the Pixel 2 XL, and I know the Pixel 3 is on its way, but I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about my experience with this phone. Let's talk about the design of the device a little bit. It's not the prettiest looking device. It gets the job done. It's got a two-tone finish to it. The version I have is black. You can see the black tone. It has some sort of texture to it, and then on top you got glass with no texture, and it's kind of glossy. And you have the buttons on the side that are really clicky and they feel nice. In terms of design, it's not gonna win you any beauty contest, but it is usable, it's great, it feels good on the hand, and I love the placement of the fingerprint sensor at the back. It's just a natural place for your for your index finger to go to and to unlock the phone, and that's one of my favorite things in terms of the design of the phone. And you can use the fingerprint sensor to kind of have gestures on it to bring down the notification slider, and it all just feels very natural. So that's one of my favorite things about the phone in terms of its design. I know it's not the prettiest looking phone. There are so many phones that look a lot better. The iPhone X looks better, the Samsung Galaxy S9, they all look so much better than the Pixel. But what you buy a Google phone for is not often for the design, but for the software experience that it has to offer. Google phones ship with perfectly vanilla Android, the way Google wants you to experience Android. And for me, I love the experience of vanilla Android, and that is the reason why I got the phone. Initially, I was reluctant to get it because of all of the display issues that people were reporting. The colors, people didn't like the way that the colors looked on the phone. It wasn't saturated enough for some people. Google kind of released an update to remedy that situation, and you can now choose between different color options when you go into the settings, and then in the display properties you can choose different color options. And honestly, in terms of color, you get used to it after a little while. You don't notice it at all unless you're putting it side by side with another device that has a more saturated screen. Otherwise, you don't really notice it, and it is something I've been able to live with, and it's not something that I can even complain about, to be honest. Another great thing about this device is the camera, and everyone has probably been, if you've been watching videos about the phone, if you've been reading about the phone, if you keep up with this type of stuff, you know that the Google Pixel camera is one of the best cameras out there right now in a smartphone. And in my experience, it's been living up to the hype. The picture quality from this camera are amazing. The color reproduction is great. The portrait mode, a lot of companies have been playing around with portrait mode, but Google has kind of nailed it in the first try. The portrait mode looks amazing. It blows away anything that the iPhone can produce, the OnePlus can produce. Google kind of uses AI to process your images, so everything looks great. And the selfie camera is amazing. We all live in an age where we're doing things for the gram, so it's great to have a camera that can make your life look amazing for the gram. And in terms of the software experience, vanilla Android is, in my opinion, amazing and good to use. The Google integrates Google Now and Google Assist all throughout the phone, so you can kind of press and hold the home button anywhere you are in the phone, and that'll pop up the Google Assist, and then you can say Google prompts. You can also just say, "Okay, Google," to unlock your phone, and that'll go ahead and you can say commands that way. You can squeeze the side of the phone. There are so many different ways to access Google Assist, and for me, I have some smart home appliances at home, like my lights, and I have some smart plugs, and honestly, being able to have access to Google Assist right by just squeezing the phone, by saying "Okay Google," has been a life changer. It's made me a more lazy as a person, but it is so useful just using Google Assist to remind you to do things and stuff like that. In terms of battery life of the phone, it lasts me the whole day without any issues. I know where I work, I usually have it plugged in. When I'm at home, I usually have it plugged in. But even on on the weekends when I'm out and about all day, I can usually come back around at night and I still have the phone at around 20-25%. Some days it'll be a lot less than that depending on my usage, but you can get comfortably throughout the day with the phone. And I've had the Google Pixel 2 XL, which has a bigger battery than the Google Pixel 2, so I can't really comment on what the Google Pixel 2 can offer in terms of battery life, but I can assume that it's gonna be comparable and you can go through the whole day without any issues. It goes without saying that the Pixel 2 XL and the Pixel 2 are fantastic devices. I've enjoyed every single moment with this phone, from software to hardware to usability, and the camera is just amazing. So if you're looking for an upgrade for your device, this may be a great upgrade for you. You can wait till the Pixel 3 comes out, and then just to know, the Pixel 3, when it comes out, it's going to be an expensive device, but this may be a cheaper alternative to the Pixel 3. But you're still going to be getting amazing specifications, amazing usability that can last you for a couple of years. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next week in the next video. Peace.